also tell you which are the other global cues that we will be tracking. First up, from the US market, it was the consumer confidence data that we'll be watching out for closely, as well as Japan will come out with its service PPI numbers. In terms of the global earnings, it's Home Depot. That stock will be definitely in focus, but some of the other events, South Korea Central Bank may lower the benchmark rates, so we'll be watching out for that, as well as some of the important Fed President Richard Tom Barkin will speak, so let's wait out for his comments as well.
Well, absolutely. Lots of commentary to keep an eye on. But tell you what, the top headline this hour, the tariff announcements seem to be feeding into fears across industries. Cupertino-based Apple has announced a whopping $500 billion investment in the United States over the next 4 years. In fact, the company is also going to be setting up a new advanced manufacturing factory in Texas. Now, the company expects to create 20,000 new jobs over the set period, with the majority of the roles in research and development, software and AI. In fact, in its announcement, Apple said that its investment was its largest ever spend commitment and would also expand its support for American manufacturing. We are bullish on the future of American innovation, and that's the big headline coming in from Tim Cook as well, Srishti.
All right, we're moving on some of the other news then. And meanwhile, the US President reaffirms timeline for Mexican and Canadian import tariffs, saying that they are on time and on schedule. Now, despite efforts by the countries to beef up the border securities and halt the flow of fentanyl now into the US ahead of the March 4 deadline. Now, he has in fact also claimed that the US has been taking advantage of the foreign nations on just about everything, and reiterated that the plan to impose the so-called tariff remains.
All right, then moving on to some more news and updates. Shifting focus, then JP Morgan chief Jamie Dimon has taken a dig at the current US administration, calling it inefficient and in need of work as the Trump government terminates several employees. Dimon in fact added that the Trump administration's effort to rein in spending and scrutinize federal agencies needs to be done.
And keeping it up with the news flow from the United States, the U.S. Trade Representative's office has proposed charging up to $1.5 million for the Chinese-built vessels entering U.S. ports. Now, this is the move being amid the country's efforts to investigate China's growing domination of global shipbuilding, maritime and logistics sector. Now, in a Federal Register notice, USTR detailed its proposed fees and other shipping restrictions. The agency scheduled a March 24 public hearing on the remedies.
Rather than moving on, global coffee chain Starbucks will lay off as many as 1,100 corporate employees and will not be filling several other open positions. Now, in a message to employees, CEO said that the company is simplifying structure, removing layers and duplication, and creating smaller, more nimble teams. Remember, these layoffs come as Starbucks tries to draw coffee drinkers back to its cafes after same-store sales declined for 4 straight quarters.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.